Toby bounded forward, leaving a small spray of snow trailing behind him. This snow hare hopped, skipped, and jumped into a tiny hole below an oak tree. Toby bonked his muzzle against the bark and let out a whine of pain. Kate trotted up to him. As she appeared out of the mist, she couldn't help but laugh hysterically at him. His lips curled into a snarl, and she shook the snow that had fallen on him once he came in contact with the tree. "Aw, what did it do to you?" "Shut it, mouse brain," Toby snapped back. Kate teasingly embraced the tree and rubbed her temple against it. Toby rolled his dark brown eyes and sighed. "Help me up, would you?" Kate turned and walked up to Toby and placed her muzzle under his stomach, lifting him up. The leaves on the trees had already fallen, leaving them bare with small mounds of snow on the branches. The cold air hung in silence as the two siblings walked through the snow. They extended their forepaws, one after another, to move through the snow. "Shh," Kate whispered, pausing her tracks. "What?" Toby whispered back. "A bear?" "No." Kate cocked her head upward. She grinned as the beat of wings filled the air, and then interrupted by a shriek. "A hawk!" he whispered. "Stay here," Kate ordered as she fled after it. "Mm-hmm," Toby frowned. Kate sped across the landscape, stride after stride, getting closer to the hawk as she climbed up the hill. She extended her paws as she lunged forward, her longs unsheathed as they sank into the clock's torso. Both plummeted down. The hawk's wings batted furiously as its talons wiped at Kate's stomach. Once they landed, snow lifted due to the weight of both of them falling. "Kate, that was amazing," Toby yipped. He hopped around Kate in awe. "It was nothing. Oh, let's get to the cave. The ceremony is about to start." Toby and Kate sped through the trees and into the clearing where a cave with vines and twisted branches with moss had once covered them, was now covered with snow and bits of grass popping up. Kate barked in union with Toby, and then two strong wolves emerged from the cave and dipped their heads. Kate smiled. "Colonel!" "Hey there, fuzzball." Colonel grinned. His deep forest green eyes glistened with happiness at the thought of seeing his mate. Kate smiled and lapped between his ears. Toby cringed and gagged. "Bleh, let's just get inside." He trotted past them and crawled inside the cave. Colonel was a strong and muscular wolf. His fur was a reddish roan color, more chestnut. Kate had fallen in love with him since they were pups, and Toby was recently born. Colonel's best friend is Caesar, a light gray wolf, who is loyal to everyone in the pack. Kate's mother and father, Beatrice and Sean, are respectful and well-educated pack leaders. They would never let any wolf down. As the two wolves entered the cave, everything went silent. Sean had stopped talking, and Beatrice had looked up. "Kate, you're back," she barked. "Have you brought prey?" Sean demanded. His voice went hoarser as the days went on. "Is eagle, mice, and fox good enough for you, father?" Kate dipped her head and closed her eyes, hoping for a good response. Her father was not one to please easily. "Well done, Kate. Put it in the prey pile. We'll eat after the ceremony." Sean nodded, pleased with her daughter. He held a paw forward to the prey pile, which had nothing in it. Sean cleared his throat. "As I said, the ceremony will announce new hunters, trainers, and soldiers, he declared. "I will announce names for hunters. Dev, Michael, Trish, Anise, Trenton, John, and Toby." The pack yipped together. "Trainers, Anaya, Griffin, Julian, Margot, Avery." They barked. At this point, Kay had one hope left, to be a soldier, or she'll remain as a hider. Soldiers: Caesar, Colonel, Elizabeth, Cassandra, Kate, Joseph, and Luke. Everyone howled. Kate felt happier than a wolf tearing into its first meat. Colonel nipped her ear and she smiled at him. "Congrats," he barked. "Wow, feels good. I can't believe it. I'm a soldier."